I've noticed a disturbing trend here in Australia, our adoption of American traditionalistic holidays, such as Halloween and more recently and more horrifyingly, Thanksgiving. Most notably, the adoption of many shops to now have Black Friday sales. After querying such a few places as Kogan, Myer, JB Hi-Fi, even Coles, they state that because the world has now become a much smaller place due to the internet, they're helping to close the gap. Now, I don't know about you lot, but I find this trend rather annoying. I know that many retailers are struggling to get the consumer to part with their hard-earns, and they're always on the lookout for a means to increase their bottom line. But at what cost? Our individuality has always been something many Australians take as a bit of a bragging point. Our ways are not the ways of the rest of the world, like the English, the Yanks, the Europeans, and so forth. Now, we're starting to look and feel like the 51st state, and that's worrisome to me. Look, I don't mind the odd occasional sale. I like a bargain as much as the next guy does, even if the wife can sometimes send me to the wall with such things. But this is the price I pay for love, right? However, the moment we start glomming onto something that has an American tradition, start claiming it for ourselves, I would wonder just what we're losing, and more importantly, what we might be gaining by doing so. I've stood against the Halloween trend for several years now, stating quite vocally amongst family and friends that I will not partake, even going so far as to putting a sign on my door that tells the Halloweeners to bugger off, although in slightly better terms, naturally. Now it seems I have to start doing the same with this Thanksgiving tradition that is permeating our country. How long until we fully embrace Thanksgiving, with turkeys by the score sitting in freezers around the country, just waiting for November to roll around? If you need to find a reason to be thankful, whatever the reason may be, you don't need to wait for a special day, especially one that has zero tradition in our little island nation. The last thing we need right now, especially with the political climate being what it is in America, is to become just another trend follower of something that has no business here. If you need any clarification why this adoption of an Americanized tradition is a horrible idea, ask a native Australian. And I don't mean someone who was just born here, I mean the original landowners. Ask them if they think the tradition of a Thanksgiving means diddly to them. Ask them if Thanksgiving is something we, as a nation, should be attempting to adhere to. Going out on a limb, I would bet the majority of them would be disgusted by it, if not completely horrified. Of course, this is just my opinion, so your mileage may vary. Let me know in the comments if you think I have it wrong and why. As always, thanks for watching.